Hello.
And we're live.
Should I be?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Should I?
mine says off air still.
Well, you're not. You're on air.
I don't see. I don't see anything.
Welcome, everybody. We are Noodles. Oh, are we having technical issues? Mine says live, and I am the host.
Mine says live, but
Mine, mine says live.
I don't see anything in the big picture.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Well, I don't know. Does this prevent us from going ahead with the set?
Are you seeing anything in the big picture?
Well, I'm seeing whoever I tap on. If I tap on you, Mike, I see you. If I tap on Avery, I see Avery. If I tap on my dumb face, I see my dumb face, which then it goes very slow for some reason.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, it is a little slow to me.
And your lips aren't, like you talk and the sound, Avery, are not at the same time. There's a big delay.
Yeah, there's a little. I think there is a delay tonight, but sometimes that's just momentary. So my
Uh-huh.
suggestion is that we just go ahead.
Let's do it.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, let's do it. We can blame it. We can blame
Okay.
my poor showing on technical difficulties.
Yes, let's do that. Everybody, we are Noodles. Welcome. It's still Monday evening on the Best Coast, and we are in Portland, Oregon. Before us, and I think I goofed last week saying Josh and Tamara were before us, but the Angry Bachelors were before us, and they had an awesome set. I'll introduce myself, and then we'll go around and then get a suggestion. So I'm Avery.
Oh, I'm Big Mike.
I'm Little John.
Little John. And our super regular idea for getting a suggestion for tonight before we do some digital improv for you is, can I get us? So, teammates, would you like a location, relationship, or word?
Word.
Word.
Okay. And the word is vintage.
Vintage.
Vintage. Vintage.
Mom, all the other kids are wearing clothes to school that it seems like have been purchased recently from a store.
Marjorie.
Honey. What?
I just feel like being the sixth child has some disadvantages that we should have talked about previously before I got into my school years.
Sweetie, you have to understand that those clothes weren't even new for your brother, and he was the very first kid. They were new to him, but they have never been new to any of you children because we didn't want you to feel like anybody loved any one of you more than the others.
They're not new to me either, Mom. I've seen Ralphie wear them. It's not the same. Did Ralphie see someone wear them?
I didn't get to show Ralphie a picture of me wearing those clothes, but you know, what about if you learn to sew and you could make your own clothes?
Mommy, I've checked around, and none of the other boys at school are sewing their own clothes anymore. So I just don't want to set that trend. Dad, speak up for me, for
But
once.
you could be.
I'm a little disappointed in you, Georgie.
Dad,
You have forgotten your Bible studies. What did Jesus say about this? There was a parable, wasn't there?
why does everything always have to be about what the Bible says? This is very confusing when it comes to school fashion.
Because the Bible teaches us about everything's important. If there's no mention of it in the Bible, then it really doesn't matter. There was the parable of the laborers. The laborer who started work in the morning, worked all day, got paid 1 shekel. And then the laborer who came at noon and worked for the afternoon got paid 1 shekel. And the third laborer who arrived just before sundown, worked for a short amount, and got paid 1 shekel.
So, Dad, are you saying that not only do I have to sew my own clothes, but I also have to go get a job? I'm in 3rd grade, Dad. This sucks ass.
You know, when Jesus was your age, he was already performing miracles.
Did he miraculously make his own fashionable clothes?
He miraculously grew inside his mother's womb with no seed having been planted there.
And honey, we're not saying, are we, that you have to perform miracles, because you know what? There are miracles.
So I do have to sew my own clothes, and I do have to work a job, but I don't have to actually perform acts of supernatural goodness.
I think it would be a blessed miracle if you were to take your own initiative in solving your own problems. You are 6th child. We are worn out. We do not have this time to devote our attention to your difficulties. Honestly, the novelty is worn off.
I just wish that maybe sometime when I was like 6 or 7, there could have been some type of warning about how tough it would be to be 8.
Sweetheart, there have been times in our family history when, yes, warning about what was to come would have been a very welcome thing indeed. But we don't always get those warnings. And the best thing that we can do is sew a new thread into your clothing and just show me that adorable little smile.
So,
There it is. So sweet.
sweet.
Understand?
Mildred!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just won't believe it. I bid on one of those storage units. Do you know where you don't know what's in it?
Or where someone has like died, or they've just like abandoned, or who knows what's happened to them.
Oh, right. It's usually an estate thing. I thought you meant like if someone was dying in there, but
Sometimes
not-
happens.
I presume they're very hot in there. But here's
That's why
what I
you die.
found in mine. I found a treasure trove of specially decorated vintage tissue boxes, holders.
Oh my, that is quite a find.
I'm gonna be rich.
Rich? Really? from tissue box holders.
You should see the level of detail. There's beading on them. There's shells.
Tag out Jonathan.
Okay, ma'am. I must say, I'm so glad you brought these into the store because it's hard to really see the details when we look at these things online. But I do want to give you a proper value. So tell me a little bit about this piece.
Well, this is part of a collection of several thousand. I haven't gotten an accurate count yet, but I have to think they have been left behind by some royalty. It's just hard to know. I'm gonna get a team in here, and I need a lawyer. I think. I don't know. This is blown up since I discovered these.
Do you mind if I just take a closer look? Could you just hand that on over, please?
Yeah, it's very. Just be very careful. Super, like.
Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. Well, as I flip it over, I can see that this is a numbered piece. A lot of the early tissue boxes were very rare, and they were made out of a type of cardboard that could only be made out of wood that was very rare. This one says 747. 747 out of 498. That seems to be. Well, it seems to be a discrepancy.
Are you sure it's not the year 747? Because I really think there's some history here. There's a very musty smell.
Oh, it definitely smells musty. I'll show you here. It's 747. You can kind of see the lettering. Out of 948. Holy cow! This is like magical. The number just changed.
What? What's the number now?
$747 out of 3,192.5. There's a half box out there.
Oh my God. And if that's in my collection, I'm rich, right?
Okay. A lot of people bring these in. And I tell you,
they're frauds, though. Those other, because they're not together. I have the whole collection.
You have all 494? You have all 494 of these?
Wait, hold on. Did the number change back again?
It says right here, 797 out of 12 original.
What?
Oh, and it has the word originals.
Originals. Oh man, I gotta get my team on this. I gotta get an appraiser. This is just.
Wait just a minute. We may be able to do some business here. That may not be necessary. Let me bring in my husband Philip. Philip, we got a thing.
What's that?
Here.
What's that?
Philip.
I'm coming.
Philip, leave the lawnmower.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
And get in here.
I'm getting in there.
That lawnmower's been out there to be repaired for the last 3 weeks. You can leave the lawnmower.
Ain't gonna fix itself.
Philip, get in here.
I'm in here.
Hi, Philip.
Oh, hello, young lady.
Hello.
It's
All right,
very pleasure to see you in here. We don't get many customers in here these days.
Well,
I told him
forgive
it's a terrible location, not much foot traffic.
Well, someone told me that if it was about any kind of vintage container or box, that y'all are the place to go to. Don't let me down.
Oh, you came to the right place. We'll take good care of you, sugar.
So Philip and I may need to,
if you just excuse us for a moment, Philip and I may just need to step over here and just talk for a second. Can you stay here, ma'am?
Yeah, I'll just sit here and listen to the music.
We're just going to step over here behind this giant ottoman.
All right. Philip, this lady has magical boxes. They are truly magical.
Well, I mean, that's got to be worth a lot of money.
I know.
Truly magical?
They are truly magical. I don't know if she has realized it yet.
Well, we don't want to take advantage of her, do we?
Philip, this store is barely breaking even.
Maybe we can make this a win-win situation, you know? Like, she gets something out of it, we get something out of it.
Philip? Yes, Philip, we need to pay her, but Philip,
We need to get paid too, don't get me wrong. We ain't running a charity here. But
Philip?
I know that you will not be able to sleep right at nights if you take advantage of this young lady.
They can hear. They're gonna hear you. You tell the funniest jokes. Oh my god.
Maybe we can do a trade.
Maybe so, maybe so. What do you have in the back, Philip?
Well, look at what she's holding right now. Seems to have taken quite a shine to it.
Oh my goodness, she's listening to the seashells that we had there on the counter.
They don't know you can talk? You haven't told them you can talk? Oh my god.
She's actually talking to it.
Wait.
No.
Does she
I've
know
been
where?
seeing-
Maybe the magic is not inside the boxes. Maybe this lady is magic. Maybe anything she touches is bestowed with magical powers. Now, you and I know those were just ordinary seashells until she picked it up.
I found treasure from a royal family and I'm rich now. Don't tell.
Holy shit, Philip. I don't know what she's doing. Let's get back over there.
Oh, hello,
I'll
young
take
lady.
this shell. Is this shell? May I have this shell, please?
Oh, you can have the shell if you want to do a trade for the box.
No,
Yes, we could do it. Well, I was just saying we could do a trade.
But please, first, before you do that, why don't you take this old shoe, this old ordinary shoe, and see if you can find something magical about it?
That shoe has been sitting on that shelf for 4 weeks now. No one even touches it. What do you think?
Well, oh, that is not the same smell I got the first time. Mmm.
Oh, may I?
Are you aware that this shoe smells different on every sniff? It's very rare.
That is awfully peculiar.
You have amazing things in this store.
Well, yes, we do. We try really hard to have a nice store, don't we, Philip?
Oh, we most certainly do. Hey, honey, can I just have a quick word with you over here, again behind the ottoman?
Excuse us for a moment.
Now, you just look at anything else you want to see in the store. We have lots of magical items here, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh, my
Philip?
God.
Philip?
This woman is the greatest find we have ever made.
I know. Philip, this could be worth more than money. Let's see what else we can get her to touch.
I think we should hold on to this woman at all costs.
Well, you mean like kidnap her?
No, I'm not saying kidnap her. We're business people. I thought about kidnapping her, but that's wrong. That is wrong.
I can see where kidnapping would be wrong also, but
I'm glad.
I can also see where I could be your alibi, you could be my alibi, and our store could use some upgrades. And
Coners, is it? So, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
oh
Is
yes,
it called? Is it called air drums? If they're actually making noise, because these are. I mean, it's amazing.
I, I,
It is truly amazing.
yes, they are, and we could possibly make some type of deal on that too.
I'll take them.
Philip, we have got to act quickly. She's going to be on to us.
Young lady, I have to tell you something very important. Now, we have many magical items in this store, but you can't possibly afford them. So we're going to cut you a deal. You just come and work for us in our store, and then you can treat these magical items as though they're your own.
Philip, I got her.
No!
I got her, Philip.
What are you doing?
Philip,
I was making a deal.
I am unemployed. Why are you doing the hard sell? What the hell?
I'm sorry. I overreacted. I should not have grabbed you.
No, we're on the same page. This is the most whimsical, deceitful, magical, inspiring place I have ever been. I am never leaving. Thank you. I love you.
Kapow! Fireworks over there in the corner.
Oh my God! Did you guys see that? I just threw fireworks over into the corner just out of my hand after I touched that young lady.
Oh, I've got to have a piece of this. Please, lady, just give me a little hug or something.
Touch him low! Touch him low!
Come here. Come here.
Sweep!
Back in the war, me and my buddies used to go to this little town called Money. And I'd tell you, Bob, my life was changed in Money. We should get all the other boys from the VFW over here and share stories.
Oh, it is difficult to get us together these days. It is difficult.
So many of us are dead.
Death.
Glad you boys aren't dead.
I'm not. Wish I was gone.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
When you get to my age, all you have is stories. And that's great, but if there's no one there to listen to them, then what's the point?
Oh, Jimmy.
No, my kids, they never come and visit me.
Jimmy, I didn't even know you had kids.
I don't talk about them much because they just breaks my heart.
Well, let me ask you this, Jimmy. Do you actually like your kids?
Well, they're all I have left. I know I wasn't the best daddy to them. I know that, and believe me, I have a lifetime of regrets. If I could go back and change things, I'd change a lot of things. But I can't. So
I gotta be honest. I just wanted us to tell war stories, and now you're kind of depressing me.
I'm sorry. This is why people don't invite me over anymore.
That is true. Mildred and I have never figured that you were the type of person that we would want in our home.
I don't blame you. Now, if I was dead, this wouldn't be a problem. You wouldn't have to invite me.
Nah, but if you were dead, then we'd want to, because that's what people do once people are dead. They say, I wish I could have done XYZ, but adventure, but
Bob, you and Phyllis would literally wait till Jimmy dies to bring him into your home?
Yeah. I hear it now that I'm saying that I said it and that you said it back. I just don't wonder, like, I've turned to food. Why didn't you guys turn to food? I mean, let's get real.
I never acquired the taste for it.
I enjoy the food. I just have a natural metabolism. Very high.
Bob, I'm touched that you would invite me into your home after I'm passed. And could you see it in your heart to do me a huge, huge favor?
Yes, I can. I don't even care what it is, but what is it?
Could you just check on me every day for the next week? And if you happen to find that I have passed, will you please take care of all my personal effects?
Excuse us, Jimmy. Bob, can you owe me a round of drinks? Come over
Oh.
here to the bar with me real quick.
Okay. What's the haps, Bunny?
Bob, I shouldn't have been so insensitive, but I think Jimmy's a little suicidal.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
Truth be told, this is kind of the time of the evening where I stop asking questions.
Well, I don't know if we should necessarily stop asking questions. I can tell you one thing. Nobody ever asked Jimmy about his insurance policies.
No, they don't.
That boy's got to be worth at least $500,000-$600,000.
Okay, cut to standing outside old homie's storage unit. I have to say I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know what the hell this stuff is, but nobody needs this many tissue boxes.
Well, I granted that is true, but the true value is if they're in the entire collection. We went over that at the store. And Jimmy's bringing the truck. He's bringing the whole truck for all 29 of these. God, I thought it was going to be more. It keeps changing.
God damn it. There's not an ounce of magic left in this world, man.
Well, let me see it again. Yeah, all 29. Shit. Yeah. Wait a minute. You lost. Just touch my hand real quick, just cause.
All right.
Get that out. Ouch. Touch it again.
All right.
Oh man,
We've drained her. We've drained all her magic away.
Jimmy, did you already pay her?
How?
You just gave her the shells, right?
Yeah, I thought we had a deal where she could just come and stay with us and be a partner. But now her magic's all gone.
Jimmy, you gave her partial ownership in our store?
She was magical. It seemed like the right thing to do.
All right, well, I feel nothing anymore. I think I've got one last trick in me outside of taking your business. And here's what it is.
What's that? Oh God, she just died.
Right in front of us.
And scene.
Thank you.
It always needs to end on a good death.
I do seem to just jump out of the chair when
Yeah.
ungraceful exit. Even my mom didn't watch tonight. It's sad.
Oh God, it's just us and my shiny face.
My shiny face.
My shiny head. Come back.
Actually,
Well,
your face, Avery, is where light goes to die, and then mine and Jonathan's is just kind of a mirror of super shiny reflect. Like you could literally be blinded by the white spot.
yeah.
I could I could burn a hole in ants.
I don't even have any light shining directly on my head, and yet somehow there's a reflection anyway.
I still see white spots. Pretty impressive.
I think it's coming from inside your head.
It might be it's leaking out.
He's got an inner glow that tends to seep.
Okay, you guys don't click anything. I'm gonna click something. Oh, we have one viewer. She's come terribly late. I'm sorry. Good night, everyone.
Are we into the next show?
Oh shit. Okay, night, guys. You guys stay on though.